Let me introduce you to Mr. Walker Carson from Valley FFA.
Good morning. Some of you may recall that last year I came to the San Antonio Commercial Steer Contest and made a presentation about being the right kind of animal activist. Mr. Trace Blair, you may recall that at the conclusion of my speech, you asked me, "What can you do, Walker? What can Walker Carson from Turkey, Texas do to make a difference in the livestock industry?" Some of the rest of you may recall, I kind of blotched that answer. So I went home, back to Turkey, Texas, and I got to thinking. I thought, Walker, what can you do to make a difference? I mean, I was only 12 years old, and Mr. Blair was right. I don't have millions of dollars. I don't have hundreds. To be honest, I don't even have tens of dollars. But I knew deep in my heart that I could make a difference. There had to be something I could do. I went back to my study material and wound up at the beef.org website. I found a lot of good information and some great links. Did you know that the Beef Checkoff sponsors an online educational program called the Masters of Beef Advocacy, or MBA? I read all about it, and it sounded like it would be right up my alley. Now, I'm a pretty busy person between school, football, UIL activities, church stuff, and helping my parents out, and I was a little bit nervous about taking on any more. And I like school, but the idea of adding more classwork was bothering me some. One thing I was excited about was taking an online class. You see, I'd heard my cousins talk about taking online classes in college, so I thought it would be cool, and I signed up. The MBA program is an e-learning opportunity developed to help producers like all of us become effective spokespersons for the industry. The program consists of 6 30-minute courses, including beef safety, beef nutrition, animal care, environmental stewardship, modern beef production, and the Beef Checkoff. The courses were fun and not too terribly difficult. I enjoyed working on the computer and learned a lot about how to properly promote the beef industry and even why consumers had misunderstandings. The thing is, there's so much false and misinformation out there about our business that we need to spread the truth. As I was taking the coursework, I kept thinking, wow, this is really good stuff. I wish my granddad and some of my friends in the cattle business could hear this. Then all of a sudden, it hit me. That's it. That's how I can make a difference in the beef industry. I can encourage other producers to become an advocate like me. Plus, I can help people like my granddad that love the beef industry and want to learn, but aren't exactly computer literate. I can help people use the internet to become more educated right from their own living rooms. After I completed the coursework, I got busy. I listed 25 producers that I know and wrote them a letter encouraging them to complete the MBA program. I then asked them to think of 10 people that they could ask to do the same and so on. If only 5 of the producers I contacted followed through, then only 1 of each of their friends, I would have still helped spread the word to 10 people, and no telling how many producers and consumers these people will come into contact with to spread their knowledge, all without spending $1. I would like to end my presentation today with a challenge to my fellow contestants and everyone here. Go home and check out the beef.org website and the Masters of Beef Advocacy. I promise it will be worth your time, and if you need any help getting set up, give me a call. I would be glad to help. So, Mr. Blair, that's how I'm trying to make a difference in the beef industry. Thank you.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I read an article, and it was about a friend of mine from college, a guy named Clay Mathis. And he was in school with Jay and I at the same time. It was in the animal science department. In this article that's in the Livestock Weekly, and I'm grinning as I'm listening to how smart my friend Clay Mathis sounds. I'm grinning, and he's talking about the Beef Quality Assurance Program. You know what I did? I looked back at the questions that we asked you last year, and you're right about the one I asked you, but you know what Dr. Miller asked you? About the Beef Quality Assurance Program, and I've got a big X. That means I'm not sure you got it right last year. Tell us about the Beef Quality Assurance Program, Mr. Carson.
The Beef Quality Assurance is a program that it gives you guidelines that help you deal with beef better, and they help you use the right instruments, and they give you a list of injection sites and many other tools you can use to help be more humane with beef. There are many misconceptions that certain animal activist groups are saying about beef, and that's what the Beef Quality Assurance helps with. They help make sure that there's nothing, that we're not doing anything wrong. Thank you.
Walker, you talked quite a bit about the beef checkoff and the importance of the $1 per head that we collect that goes towards promoting not only our product to people outside of our industry, but also getting people involved in beef advocacy programs. Can you name the national organization that administers the beef checkoff?
I think it's the Beef Board.